So the final whistle has just gone at Carrow Road. Blackburn Rovers could not stretch their winning run to 5 games, unfortunately, as the Canaries, Norwich City, come out on top, 2-1 winners, and that is them. Sayonara, off to the Premier League they go. They're not champions just yet, but it's pretty much all but a certainty anyway. But they've got enough of points. They're over the hurdle, and I'm wearing yellow in your honour. I'm also wearing a bit of blue as well for my Blackburn Rovers boys and girls. But it was always going to be a difficult ask. And to be honest with you, Norwich looked the part. They're very deadly, very dangerous. But Rovers gave them a game. To be honest with you, the first 15, 20 minutes, it was all Norwich City. One goal. As I'm on the fly here at work, so I couldn't watch the game in full detail, but I did catch Norwich's second goal, and that was absolute screamer. Was it Buenda with the first goal and Varancic with the second? Absolute pearler, goal of the season contender. It might have took a bit of a ricochet off a Rovers man. 2-0 it was for Norwich at that point, but then up stepped the young lad, Lewis Travis, and got his first professional club goal for the Rovers. So well done to him. Well done to Rovers. I know it was always going to be tough. I'm going to be interested to see what Mowbray's take on this match will be. Obviously, there was some positive football, nice football as well. The Lautweiler Meister. Unfortunately, you're still not doing it for me. You give me that like nervousness, which I don't really want already with our defensive record. So yeah, unfortunately the Mounties not for me. I do believe Lee wants his level. I wish him the best, and I just hope that he plays his football elsewhere next season. Williams looked solid as well. Lenihan, they did okay. Obviously, they're not the finished article, but obviously. Those two playing together for the past few games have looked much better than what we have done earlier in the season. Yes, Mowbray can't get a game, and we do miss that creative edge with set pieces without him. So it is a very, very tricky, difficult scenario to play without having his wonderful left foot on the field. Because we did have an opportunity for a free kick. Dak took it, and boy, oh boy. We need another set-piece taker who is decent, who can offer other things than just his creative peg. So yeah, we lacked that. We lacked a little bit of finishing today, but we created chances. We held the ball. We had a bit of possession, but ultimately Norwich will be singing. They'll be singing in Carrow Road today because they're back to the Premier League, where they'll be making big bucks next year. They've got some very good players as well. Pookie was a handful. Stiepermann, Zimmerman, all kinds of decent quality players, and hopefully Mowbray, because rumour has it he was out in Europe this week scouting the European markets. Maybe we can bring in some cheap bargains of our own to boost our chances, and that's what we're going to take from this, Rovers fans. Obviously, last season Norwich finished about 14th or 15th in the division, and look where they are now, on the verge of championship title winners. So if there is a benchmark, there is a Sheffield United benchmark, and there's also the Norwich benchmark. Hopefully we can kind of merge the philosophies together and get up there on our own regard next season. And people, when you look at Leeds, who could be bottling it right now, obviously they've still got it all to do to make it in the playoffs. So is Aston Villa. It's going to be a tough division next season, obviously with the teams coming back down, Fulham, Huddersfield, and the likes of Luton, possibly Sunderland, possibly Pompey, Barnsley. It's going to be a big old slog next season, so it'll be up for grabs for anybody. There shouldn't be any favourites next season in the old Championship. Obviously there will be some heavy hitters and all that kind of good stuff, but realistically we've got just a good chance as everybody, as long as we get the recruiting right, invest in some centre backs, defensive, a new goalkeeper, maybe a couple of wingers and a striker or something like that. Just improve the depth. We can't rely on some of these players here because some of them aren't up to the mustard. But anyway, I don't want to ramble on too much. We will talk more about that, but we have a detailed review a little bit later on today. I'm actually in the office, so it'll be much later, and obviously a late kickoff and all that. But anyway, kudos to Norwich. Good luck next season. As for Rovers, you did okay. You held your heads up high. Nothing to moan about. I never really expected us to win this game. If anything, I was hopeful for a draw. But anyway, I'm going to bounce. Speak to you all very, very soon. If you like the video, smash the thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, smash the subscribe. And of course, check out the description. Links to my other social media platforms are in the Twitter, Facebook, and of course, hotly released Patreon. If you're interested, check out the link.